Nickelodeon. Oh, I was on stream. Nice. Nickelodeon. Alright.
Oh.
Refreshing the page to make sure we're actually online. We are online and up and going. Alright, welcome to the first NLP live stream. Today we have our head of Minister of Law and Party Chief, Security Chief, Moody, with us, and the founder of the party, which is myself.
And then me, the squeaker.
We also have the random trashy boy. So today we'll be talking about party values and just generally the rules and things and how you would join the party if you would want. So first off, let's start with the party membership because it's the easiest thing. You just join our Discord, which we're on right now, and
you should probably put in the description whenever we're done streaming.
Yes,
or...
I will do that.
Yeah.
But then you just ask to be promoted, and you ask to be a party member, and we'll have you either we'll do a vote and put it up, and if you get voted in, then congratulations. But one of the main rules is you have to be conservative or libertarian. I mean, and you couldn't be centralist too, but
interesting.
And you know what? You can be classic liberal if you really want to be. We'll allow all those people in as long as you're upset with the left. Or not even that, if you just want to join. Like,
yeah.
To be honest. But most of us are on contempt with the left.
Yeah.
We'll put it up to a vote, and if you're voted in, you'll be able to join. Is there anything else that I missed?
Well, you can join regardless. You just have to be voted in to be a direct party member.
Yeah, well, you have to be in the Discord, and you have to want it. We're not going to vote you in if you don't want to join. Simply put.
Check this one person from the Discord, just advertising shit.
Who?
The Camille Andre.
In this Discord?
Yeah.
Is he a member or a...
That's
nope, just joined. That basically is advertising.
I don't, let me check which servers he's on.
It's in the server, NLP General.
I'm checking what mutual servers I have with him. Nope, just this one.
SA Pro.
I mean, I don't even know where this guy's from, to be honest.
I don't either.
He might be on the Twitter. Might be from the tweeters. Let me check.
I mean, we do have a couple rules for when you do actually get in.
Well, I mean, it's never been advertising. It's not that nice. It's not that news.
Yeah, it's not proper advertising.
It's basically advertising in my book.
Well, I didn't say there was no rule. Like you said, there's no rule against it. It's just not nice. It's not the news. What was his name?
The Camille.
Camille Android. In the general channel.
I checked all of the Twitters. He's not a follower to any of them.
Yeah.
At Camille Andre. Where are you from? Just asked him the general question, where are you from and who invited you? I mean, I might have invited him at one point, but I don't know who he is. Might have put an invite in a server for somebody else. But, alright, back to the topic at hand, because he can't join this chat, voice chat if he wanted to, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, there's really no other requirements. It's just, you have to pass through a vote or get...
And don't be a cock.
Yeah. Preferably not that. It's not really a rule, but I mean, it'd be preferable. And other than that, our general party values are conservatism, libertarianism, anything like that. And well, I mean, you could, like I said, you could be a classic liberal if you really want to be in this group. It's mostly for the right people, but yeah, you just can't. And no one else no fascism. That's a big one. Preferably no fascism. But I don't think many people subscribe to fascism anyway at this point.
No
Fascism
cases
is
of the
great.
no cases of the big fascism.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong
party
with
values,
fascism.
well, yeah, Moody, stop it. General party values are, well, all of these listed. If you want to pause the stream at any point, you can. It's up to you. Low taxes, all rights, all of these. Just leave that on the screen for a minute. But is there any issues that any of the party members would like to bring up while we're present?
Not that I'm aware of.
Same for me, nothing really
And then we have
too big.
we only really have a few rules. It's just no harassment of outsiders for actual party members. And members are voted in. And once a member is sworn in, they must be held accountable to all rules listed.
If any elected party head is violating the rules, the founder may remove them.
Yes, and June 24th is official election for elected head, or EPH.
So once every year.
Yes. It might those terms might eventually be extended depending on how many people we have and
Or shortened.
I don't know about shortened.
I mean, it would seem like a good idea to have it shortened.
Yeah.
Because currently our party consists of...
We'll think about it. Okay.
Not even 20 people.
We'll discuss that off stream. Yes, that's confidential matters of the party.
Not for the outsiders.
Yes, not for the outsiders. No, but there's not much secretive with this party. We have a Twitter, which is just it's my Twitter for the NLP is at FoundRickert, and the official Twitter is at the True NLP, and there's a one that I made specifically for European issues, which I was thinking of handing over to the Lux, giving her the password. Which is specifically the True NLP-E. All caps on the NLP-E. But the two main Twitters you want to know are mine and the NLP Twitter. Right now. So if you ever want to follow us on Twitter, there you go. Currently we don't have a Facebook page, and right now we have the YouTube, which we're streaming on.
Yeah.
If anyone else in the party would like to create a Twitter account and link it and send it to me in the NLP official social medias, I would follow them with the channel. So, or follow them with the NLP thing, so that all they can make tweets and be linked to it. And I don't know if anything else comes up. Might make a Google Plus account for the memes, because gotta love Google Plus. I'm just kidding. Other than that, we currently don't have a Facebook page because Facebook's useless, in my opinion. I mean, it's useful for some things. It's just I don't feel like dealing with Facebook for that. Lord knows. And I guess I'll make an Instagram at some point if we ever need it, but not right now.
Okay.
And other than that, I think we've covered almost everything, but might as well go into some issues that we think are important. So what's everybody's opinion here on globalism? Because obviously that's one of the things that I like to address.
Boo.
It's kind of a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I think the EU is a bit of
Shitfest.
Dirty socialist
Yeah.
bureaucracy.
More like socialist.
That's kind of, I mean, yeah, dirty socialist bureaucracy. I mean, there's really no other way around that. Like, you know, knowledge. I mean, I mean, yeah, it kind of unifies Europe to an extent, but you could also trade union would have worked just fine for that too.
Yeah.
And I don't know, these things that have existed throughout history called, I don't know, non-aggression pacts. What you say, I won't declare war on you if you don't declare war on me.
And there's also these little things called being allies.
Yeah, there's also this thing.
You know, like,
there's also this thing called NATO, which is not an economic union and keeps us from, I don't know, declaring war on each other. Because, you know, you declare war on a NATO member, every other NATO member gets called in, including the big old USA and the Canada.
The US should leave because everyone sucks.
We founded NATO. I don't know if it will be in our best interest to say, oh, goodbye.
Well, why not?
I mean, I'm fine with military alliances. It's just once you get into like the EU and economic unions, it's just
well, like,
It's disgusting.
a country needs to be able to be self-reliant.
yes.
Because if one country that they're economically reliant on fails, everything goes to shit.
Also, my thing with globalism is as soon as you lose your culture and your people, you're no longer a nation. But,
Fair enough.
or you just become another nation.
Get absorbed into another nation.
I wouldn't say absorbed. I would say just like remakes the entire nation as a whole. That's why Japan refuses to just like poops on the UN all the time. And it's like, yeah, you think we'll take in those immigrants? No. Japan is Japanese. Period. Done. Whoop. I do like Japan. Japan is.
And good on them for that.
Japan is a.
They shouldn't be forced.
Japan is a
Taking
model.
immigrants don't want.
Yeah. I think if everyone could be at least a little bit more like Japan, maybe not in the aspects of, I don't know.
Tentacles.
Yeah, and maybe not in the aspect of like committing suicide over the fact over not meeting work quotas and stuff like that, and not doing well in school. Yeah, maybe if we avoid that and like just stick with
The good stuff.
stick with the good old, you know, keeping the illegals and general immigrants out. That'd be
That'd be nice.
I do think some immigrants are okay. Just they have to share European values, because
They have to actually put in work
yes, that too.
for their pay.
Yeah.
For me, if you try to impose values on somebody else when you're an immigrant, especially an illegal immigrant, then you should not be allowed in that country. Period.
And they shouldn't be pitied after they gang rape people.
Yes, that's a topic for another live stream. that I think we've done a full live stream on my debate server for that. I'm not sure though. I would have to check later. If not, then we could still do that on that one or this one.
But
Because this one, everybody's gonna have similar views, and so they kind of do on the debate chat also. But it's a little more divided for the debate chat. Because
well, I mean, it's for debating.
yes, simply put, there's only a few liberals in there because they don't like debating that much. But by liberals I mean progressives, not classic liberals. Because classic liberals are like Sargon of Akkad are great people. I can't say that the Sargon of Akkad definitely is a great liberal. I mean, he's classical liberal. He's not like progressives. Disgusting.
Any other topics? Or
I don't know. Opinions on Trump? I mean, I think he's okay.
he's okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Could be better, but
that entire election in general was just trash.
Yeah, pretty much was.
Our two options were a giant carrot
No,
and
there's three options. There was the Democratic Socialist. Oh, I'm sorry, Social Democrat. Because
it's okay because you put Democrat in there. It's perfectly fine now.
Yeah, and it will technically is a Social Democrat, not a Democratic Socialist, because those are way two different things. He mislabels himself, but and then there was Hillary, Mrs. Email, as they call her, and then there was some guy that was a little too conservative for my taste, but I mean he's fine. There was an Oompa Loompa. I mean I'm fine with him. I mean he's better than the other two alternatives by every means.
Trump used memes to win the election.
Yeah, I mean to be honest with you, he tweeted out the CNN wrestling thing, which upset a lot of people, but I was kind of like, yep, there you go. The entire reason why he won the election right there. Because that whole fake news thing was obviously just a play to meme. There's no other point in saying fake news that much. Besides to literally meme his opponents into submission.
Your news is fake.
No, but it was
We need to build a
hilarious,
wall.
Yeah, like everything he says has just been
Memed.
a glorious meme, and that's why he won the elections. Is because nobody expected the guy to to go.
The guy to become such a fucking meme.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, the United States is not a full democracy. If people didn't know that already. But shocking revelations. We're a republic? What? No.
Gasp of surprise.
Constitutional republic. That's because if you let them, like everyone, I mean, I do like personal freedom, but if you let all the Californians vote for everything, then they're eventually gonna destroy this country. Whoa! What a surprise.
It'll be bad. Just pure cancer. Everyone gets a tumor.
You're not allowed to call anyone he or she. You're only allowed to call him it.
You know what I love the pure
It
argument.
and thing.
You know what I love the pure argument that the what's it called system the electoral college is a terrible system. I mean it's not perfect. No system is perfect, but the way it works is it keeps California and New York from being the only places where presidents actually care to visit on their things, on their tours. Like otherwise, there'd be no point in advocating to, I don't know, Wyoming
or Georgia or places like that.
No, Georgia maybe.
Well,
but like Wyoming, no.
you know what I meant.
Yeah, but the people in Wyoming would have literally no representation in politics if it wasn't for that.
Same as Wyoming. I mean, Alaska. I mean.
Yeah, well, Alaska still barely has any representation as is, but they have enough more than they would if they didn't have. But if you want the votes to matter more as a Californian, then leave California, go to another state, and then vote in that state. Whoa! Don't overpopulate the state. Just a shocking revelation.
What's this? Things can only go bad from that?
That's why there's so many forest fires, because there's no water to feed all the people there.
No, I mean they do live near an ocean. I don't think water's much of an issue for putting out fires, because you can.
But they're burning, aren't they?
You can use salt water to put out like forest fires. It's just not necessarily efficient. So.
You know how big this state is, and the whole place is a desert.
Not the whole place. The coast is forested into modern cities mostly. But especially the interior of the state is very much just nothing. You'd be surprised where you go from like the world's largest city to nothing but a desert in California, in like a 30-minute drive from my knowledge. 30 or 40. I mean, if you discount the fact that there's LA traffic and things like that. But I would never want to live in California. Too progressive liberals, but B, there's just, I don't know how you'd be able to drive around, and that's like that'd be terrible, especially in San Francisco and LA. Ugh. And the cost of living and taxes there are terrible. That's why there's a big exodus from California right now. It's because people would rather live in Texas, where they get less, especially for businesses, where Texas gets less state taxation. So Texas has a big influx of people who are like, "Yay, free! We get to keep our money." Woo! Same with the businesses, because not only is the real estate cheaper there, but also, like I said, lower taxes, especially business taxes. Yeah, it's very hard to start a business in California. It's very simple to start one in say like Texas, rural Missouri, anywhere.
Or China.
Yeah, well, no, China is easy to start a business in, because you barely have to pay the laborers, man. Come on. What food? You guys are communists.
Conditions in my shop. Don't sweat it.
Ooh. Spicy, man. I get it. Trying a sweatshop. No, but I think we've covered membership, general party values. I left on the screen for a minute.
And that's some random stuff.
Rules we covered. The logo's okay at this point. I really don't care about the logo too much. Eventually it shall be changed to something better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if any of you who do join, who actually have talent at drawing, you could draw us a logo.
Yes. Or anybody that is capable of at least using MS Paint a little bit better than I am. Because I used MS Paint and GIMP to make this one. It took me all of like 15 minutes to do it to do the part in GIMP and then just draw the thing in MS Paint. Although it took me like 4 tries to get the torch down in MS Paint to where it wouldn't look completely autistic. Or I'm sorry, completely ugly. Just kidding, we're not PC here. Whee! God, I hate those political correctnesses. Why is Braun in general not in here?
Move on in here.
Braun, you know you're a member, right?
It showed locked on my screen.
Yeah, you could. I gave you the party member. You should be able to join. You're going to general and then click on members only, and then.
I was actually about to ping you, being like, "Hey, can I please join?"
Yeah. I noticed you were in general because we're doing a live stream right now, so.
Yep.
We were just covering.
So what are we debating right now?
No.
Nothing.
We're covering general party values and talking about things that.
Oh, I came because I thought there was a debate.
The debates chat's the other one that I invited you to.
Darn it. I was hoping for a debate, man.
What?
Nope, no debates here.
Darn it.
Yeah, no debates for you. Mr.
I love debating people and doing the Donald Trump wrong thing at them.
Wrong.
Aren't you a centralist like Trasher?
What would you describe a centralist as?
A
Somebody
fascist.
who's in the middle of the left and the right, not really.
I mean, I would say I would like a more strong central government than say a democratic one.
Well, okay.
Whatever.
I'm not saying it can't have democratic values, but
Well, the United States is a republic, not a technical democracy. If you weren't want to oversimplify it. Where did it?
All right then. Well, I'm out. I thought there was a debate. My bad.
I mean, you can stay if it's fine.
No, it's fine because some of my friends want to do a colonize the world in EE4.
All right, peace.
Later.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm also actually gonna go.
Well, I think we've covered everything anyway.
Yeah. It's gonna be a shorter stream.
See you next time, guys.
Bye bye.